Okay, Jeb, we're going to talk about another subject that is a hot subject, and it's income annuities. We get a lot of questions at the office about income annuities. Cover that for us, would you please?
Income annuities, a great topic, very, very popular in the marketplace today. And I'm going to turn it around, Charlie, and ask you a question, if you don't mind. If you were to, say you were going to retire in 10 years, if you put $100,000 in the market today, what could you take out of that in 10 years, every year, for the rest of your life?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even sure how to do the math on that question.
Not really a fair question. Let me ask you an easier question. What if you just put $100,000 in the market? What would it be worth in 10 years?
Again, I don't know. We don't know what the market's going to do.
We don't know. We don't know. The single biggest fear among seniors today, either in retirement or nearing retirement, is outliving their income, that unknown in the future. What if I could tell you exactly, that same 100,000, exactly what you could take out of that in 10 years, every year, guaranteed for the rest of your life?
So no wonder people like income annuities.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay. Not only that, what if I told you it would potentially pay 2 to 3 times more than what you could get in other guaranteed products like bank CDs, which today, incidentally, are at historical lows?
That is something everybody wants to know about that.
There's the income annuity solution. The two key things: guaranteed income for the rest of your life, and at a rate better than you can get in any other guaranteed product in the marketplace. So we remove a lot of unknowns, and that is a big fear of seniors, and taking that fear off the table is tremendous, and income annuities have a great way of solving that problem.
You know, I know what you're talking about too, because a lot of people that are closer to my age than your age, we're looking at that. We're looking at what can be done and what can be assured, and we have no assurance on any of these, on almost any of them. So if you can answer that question for people, I can see why income annuities are a hot topic right now. So now I'm going to turn the tables on you. How much can I receive?
Excellent question. It really depends on a lot of different factors. But the easy answer is, the longer you wait to turn on that income, to exercise that option you have in this income annuity policy or contract, the longer you wait to turn that on, the more that withdrawal is going to be. I've got an easy example, so I'll just throw it out there. A 60-year-old puts $100,000 into a fixed income annuity. If they waited 10 years till they were 70, that would guarantee them $9,949 in this particular policy example, annually for the rest of their life, guaranteed. Now, if they waited a little bit longer to 75, 15 years, not too uncommon these days, right? If they waited to 75 and exercised the income option, it would pay $14,900 every year for the rest of their life, guaranteed. Charlie, that's almost 15% of the original amount you put into that income annuity. Every year for the rest of your life, guaranteed. That's why these are so popular today and getting a lot of attention.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because a lot of people today are looking at when are they going to retire and how much do they need. And so what you're saying is time has a benefit here. If you don't need the money right away, but you can put it in for 10 years or 15 years, then you're going to get even more, and it's guaranteed.
That's correct. Now, we would do a detailed fact-finding analysis. Obviously, when you get a policy, you go through all the suitability analysis and needs analysis, and we would fit it to you. But you would actually get an illustration that would be fitted exactly to your age, and you could see those guaranteed examples at different ages.
You know, Jeb, in the example you just gave me, if I understand this correctly, if the person waits 10 years to start taking any money out, then he can take almost 10% a year out of there. And if he waits 15 years, he can take almost 15% out every year for the rest of his life.
Correct. In that example, that's correct, yeah.
That's pretty good, because the financial community right now tells most of the time they will say about 4% is what is normal. So that's very interesting. Well, let's move on to the next question.
Okay.
If something happens to me, what kind of income would my spouse receive? How is that handled?
Well, the example I just gave you was based on one life.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of options. We can structure it to where it pays guaranteed for her life as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say most of our clients try to determine who potentially is the longest living spouse.
Okay.
Which a lot of times is not real difficult to figure out, and structure the income annuity based on their life.
Okay, Jeb, let me ask a question that I know a lot of people don't even like to ask, but what if something happens to me? What will my heirs get?
There's nothing wrong with that question, Charlie. It's very interesting, and this is huge with this product. Let's say you had exercised that income option on this income annuity. Let's say you had been taking guaranteed income for 15, 20 years, whatever, and then something happened to you. You died.
Mm-hmm.
Your heirs would receive whatever's remaining in that account value. Keep in mind, as we saw in the accumulation annuity video piece, even though you were taking income, that account was making money the entire time, taking advantage of the potential upside of the market.
Mm-hmm.
It was working for you the entire time. So if there's any value left in that account value when you go, the heirs would receive that.